So hopefully I've come on 5 minutes early to see if we can maybe iron out any glitches if we've got them today. So fingers crossed. It does say connecting to multi-stream destinations, so that's always a good start. Well, hey, you're not telling me I've come on early and we're connected to both YouTube and Facebook. If you are watching, we'd love you to just say hello so that I know I'm not on my own. And if I am on my own, you get the pleasure of me for the next 5 minutes. Goodness knows what we're going to talk about, but thank the Lord, technology has been nice to me. We are going to be doing one card this evening. A bit different of a card for me, but hopefully you'll like it. Fingers crossed. So, connected to YouTube, connected to Facebook. Now all I need is somebody else to chat to me. Otherwise you get to look at me for the next 5 minutes before everybody else joined us. So we saw lots of you at the Lincoln show last weekend. We are on our final workshop this weekend of a run of 4 we've done. So we've been all over the country. We've done Wigan, we've done Suffolk. Hello Janice, I'm not on my own now. So we've done Wigan, we've done Suffolk. We have done 2 days in Newcastle. We've got one more to come in Coventry. Hi Margaret. So, looks like Facebook's working. And I'm here. I think we can take that clock off, can't we? Because I'm here anyway. Take that one off and that one off. Oh, no, that one I wanted on. That one I wanted off. Oh, why is that one still buzzing around? Take that one off. There we go. Hi Kathy. Yeah, so yeah, we've been all over. Last weekend we were in Lincoln for a show, and I don't know if you saw it. If you didn't see it, pop onto our Facebook page. Vicky and Sarah took an amazing picture of the sunrise. And no, I wasn't. I was up, but I wasn't there. So I posted it on our Facebook page. It was beautiful, and we actually had a really nice day that day, which was good. And it didn't start raining until we were on our way home and packed up and everything, which was fab. So I hope everybody's all right. Janice, Margaret, Kathy, it looks like it's the 3 of us at the moment. Don't know if anybody else is going to come along, but hopefully they are. Fingers crossed. I can hear my mum talking, so she doesn't know that I'm already gone live. She's calling me for something. So we'll just ignore her and then maybe she'll cotton on that we're actually live and watch it instead. Hi Carol. All good here, thank you. Yeah. I was prepping for workshops, oh not for workshops, I was prepping for Facebook Live earlier. It's been one of those days. We've packed the van, we've had to go to the hospital, we've had to go to the doctors, not for me, for other people in the family. Just been running around like I don't know what. Hello Martin, all good. So hopefully that means YouTube and Facebook are good and he can go and put the dinner on. So yeah, I was up here prepping and I have a bin down at the side of me here. And because Maisie wasn't getting the attention she wanted, she was going into my bin, taking the papers out, and became a live. It's Mental Health Day. Hi Amanda. Oh, you've just posted a card. I'll have to have a look, Carol. Yeah, so Maisie decided she would take everything out of my bin and shred it. So around my feet at this moment, because I didn't know she'd done it until quite as badly. Around my feet at the moment, I have got lots of shredded paper that I don't need a shredder for anymore. So I'll do that myself. Hi Susan, I hope you've recovered. Hi Lynn. Hi Pat. See lots of you coming in now. You'll notice we're here a little bit early, everybody, those of you that are joining us. I just came on early because I thought if we've got any technical problems, I'll try and sort it out. Hi Di, hope you're all right. Yeah, so lots of you coming along tonight. So if you missed the beginning, hi Catherine, I hope you're ready for the weekend. I think you're the Catherine that yeah, you are the Catherine that comes to our workshop in Coventry. Confirm that for me, Catherine. Yeah, so we've got a busy weekend ahead. We're in Coventry for the last one of our run of workshops. Oh, check you out, Amanda. I'm very impressed. Susan, you need to make that 3rd card. Next time, I'm not sure if I'll be showing you samples or if for the TV or if I will give you a sneak peek. Yes, it is. Carol, no, we're not at the NEC. Evening, Tina. So hopefully I'll be able to share with you the cards we made at the workshops. Fingers crossed. Well, Amanda, I am pretty impressed that you chose. I've just realised I'm sat here with all the lights on and my window's wide open. I didn't shut the curtains. So everybody in the village can see me doing this too. Oh well. I'm sure. Thanks, Martin. I'm sure they've seen worse things. Apart from me sitting here in a nice top and a pair of pyjamas. On my bottoms. See, look, all the secrets are out now. I've got my pyjama bottoms on because I was freezing cold and my slippers. But my top looks nice. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Veronica. Hope you're feeling better. Right, so should we get started? Right, let's flip this round. Are we at 5? Yeah, we are. 5 o'clock. Hello, Sharon. I hope you're feeling better too. Fingers crossed. Right, so we're going to flip it round. We are going to remove that one so that you can see what we're actually doing. So, today we are going to be using the old and the new. So we've got Fabulous Flourish. So you get the lovely big flourish and you get the 2 little butterflies as separate stamps. This can also be made, and good evening, Ruth. Hi, Mum. Yeah, so this can also be used with using our flyaway, which I have already done, but I will show you that. I appear to have got a bit of a delay on the picture, but if that's all we've got, I'll cope with that. And then last but not least, we've got Frenzy Flourish. Again, these all work really, really well to make this set of this card, sorry. And so I just picked a couple up just to give you ideas of different ones you could use. So Frenzy Flourish, Flyaway, and Fabulous Flourish. Now I've made one already with Flyaway, but I'm going to be using Fabulous Flourish for the demo. Hi, Teresa. And then sentiments, we're using our general sentiments, which says sending good thoughts your way. Thank you for going that extra mile. For someone who is wonderful in each and every way. Friendship never stops blooming. Feel better soon. In the field of daisies, be a wildflower. So hi, Sarah. So that's the stamps we're using. We will be using the anti-static bag as per normal. Hi, Eileen. I'm going to try and keep up with everybody. Still haven't seen anybody on YouTube, so I just need someone to confirm that we're still live there too. We do seem to have a bit of a lag on our image, so I apologise, but I'm just going to keep going and hopefully it will catch us up. So we've got the cardstock. Hi, Dawn. That we're going to be using. So we've got the black in 120 or 270 GSM. And we've got the white in 250 or 300 GSM. All good here, thanks, Dawn. Hope you are too. Right, I'm going to spin around and get those ones out of the way. I've even got a little shelf with everything organised now. I know what I'm doing. So the colours we're using: Kitsch Flamingo, Chit Sapphire, Fossilized Amber, Carved Pumpkin, and Salvaged Patina. Also going to be using Versafine Onyx Black and the Crystal Clear Embossing Powder. And our glue that comes in the 2 sizes, the 120 and the 30mm. And blending brushes. Our big ones are not quite back in stock yet. But the small ones are still in stock. But bear with us, the big ones are coming back. And the small ones come with these little caps. And Jules has just come in on YouTube. Oh, blimey, check you out, Tina. And Sue has come in on YouTube, so we're good to go on both. We are having a little bit of a lag with the pictures and probably me speaking, or it might just be with both. But if that's the worst that can happen, we're doing good. So, as I said, the big brushes are coming back in stock. I'm just going to take mine out so that we're ready to roll. I didn't want to leave. I was prepped, almost ready by 4 o'clock today, which is unheard of for me. Normally I'm cramming it like 20 minutes before I'm coming to show you what I'm making, because I'm good at that. So I'm just going to pop these all out of the way and then we'll get started. It's not a very long one this evening. Oh, you've got me on the big telly. I don't know if that was a good idea. I think there's enough of me without putting me on the big telly as well. But hey ho. It's up to you, Pat. You just get to see me big. or bigger, should I say. So, as I say, it's quite a quick card today. We've got 2 pieces of cardstock and an A5 landscape card. So A5 landscape means we're opening up this way. And then we have a piece of black, which is 5 3/4 by 8 1/8. And then we have got a piece of white, which is 5 5/8 by 8. Sorry, I know you get miffed about all the 8s and the bits and the back bobs, but, and I've already, look, I haven't even started and I've got ink on my hands and I've marked that. Shouldn't be allowed out to play. Right, we'll use the other side. So we are going to be using our Make Art Station. Now, if you did our workshop the last time, you will have done something similar to this. Trying to push things back far enough so that we can get everything on here. Now, because I'm, as I am, an OCD, I use the lines to line things up on my board and to do the lines that I'm going to be making. Lovely to see you too, Carol. Right. So, let's get started. So you've all seen me do bits and pieces with all these scrappy bits. I'm on your telly as well, Jules. Oh, good grief. Didn't know you all put me on the telly. I think I'm on the telly enough. Talking of which, I'm on TV on the 27th of October, which is a Sunday. And I believe it's the first Sunday that the clocks go back. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. So you'll get me to keep you company on a dark evening. Lovely. Don't like the dark evenings. So it's just a scrap piece of paper I've got here, and as you can see, it's very well loved. I have all of these random bits of paper with different colours on, and I try and kind of stick with not wasting too much, but these are all just the scraps that I cut off A4 sheets of paper and things that I'm not going to need. And all I've done is load the brush up with some ink and brushing off that scrap bit of paper onto my piece that I'm going to stamp onto afterwards. Now, the beauty of doing it with this board is you can lift it up and see what image you've got, and you can always put it back down if you want it slightly darker, like so. I'm going to try my very best to try and keep those pieces in place, those magnets in place. If I move them, I'll probably move them as soon as I've said that now, won't I? But I'm going to try. So literally, Amanda, nobody knows what's going on with that yet. Just feel a bit sorry for everybody that is involved, and fingers crossed they will be able to sort themselves out and be back live as soon as they can. Unfortunately, I am out of it. Well, fortunately, unfortunately, I'm out of it, so don't have any info on it. Just glad I'm not mixed up in it. Very stressful time for everybody. See, look, I told you I'd move that. So we are going, hi Liz, to just add in random colours in random places. I say random, I'm not good at random and you all know it. So I'm just adding the colours in how I want them to be. See, look, I told you I'd move those magnets. No, it wasn't the one I moved, was it? Evening, Carol. Right, so as you can see, the yellow, that yellow didn't show up hugely, so I will bring it up and show you a bit closer. I'll go in with some colours that are a bit heavier handed in a minute, a bit brighter, so that it pings out a bit. Let's go to there, I think. No, it's too even. You don't want to make it too perfect, but because I'm doing it in straight lines, I've kind of got to make it slightly straight lined-ish. Looking forward to seeing you there, Debbie. Can you believe? So we've got 30 something on the workshop. We've got 3 Lyns, 2 Lindas, 2 Debras, or Debbies, 1 Debbie, 1 Deborah, about three hands, 2 or 3 hands. It's just like, there's not that many people. How can we do this? But we have. Multiples of all of you. So this is literally, you are just building the card up. It's a really great card for men if you're struggling on what to do for a men's card. This is a really good card style to do. Just change up the colours. Great for, again, for teenagers. And just put in a different image. Don't necessarily use the image that I've got on mine. Hi Heather. We'll let you run late, we don't mind. Don't take it personally. Right, so as I said, if you've done our workshops, you will have done something similar to this, but we will try to be a bit more random. Hopefully it's a good technique. Liz? I hope you'll enjoy it. See, look what I did. I lifted that blooming magnet, but I had to because I needed to get in this corner. But I was trying so hard not to. I'm just going to put in a little bit of orange up here, I think. And again, I'm not going hugely heavy-handed with it, just taking in a little bit of that colour. So we're off to Coventry for the last of our workshops. There's quite a few on here tonight that have done our workshops. So it's lovely that you're joining us and saying that you've finished your cards, because I like to know that you've got them completed. We've had a few tight timelines on our workshops this time because there's been people coming into the rooms we're in, so that does make it a little bit more difficult sometimes. So I think I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna stop there, but there's one more bit that I would love to just pop in because it's in my head and I think it needs to be there. I love these boards for this technique alone. But don't be scared to leave white space. I'm always saying that to you, leave some white space. It does it good. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there. So you end up with something that looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to whip that out of the way because we don't need that now. Now obviously this is going to still be a bit wet. It's not. I'm looking forward to it. Last workshop is on Saturday, Amanda. So after that, feel free to post whatever you like. All of you that have done the workshops, we'd love you to post what you've done on the workshops so that we can see all the different colours, because everybody does something in a different colour. Some people do the same colours that I've used, but majority try something different. Amanda, we had a lady do that first card we did in Villainous Potion. If you ever make that card again, it was fabulous. She did it so really dark and it looked amazing. Carol, I'm pleased you managed to get on because we have a very long waiting list for that one already. It sold out so fast. Right, so we are using our fabulous Flourish. I have wiped that over with an anti-static bag if you wondered what I was doing there. It's an anti-static bag, just because this ink would still be wet. I would normally pop it to one side. Now I've treated myself to a brand new stamp tonight. I know. It'll be lovely to see it, Carol. So fingers crossed it's a brand new stamp. That's how much faith I have in my stamps. Look, I'm going live with the for it on the first time. But what I am going to do, just to be safe, having said I have huge faith in my stamps, which I do, but I don't want to have to go in and do that all again. I'm going to stamp it out once and just make sure that it is what it should be. And I also like to get it, I find with the any new stamp, if I put my ink on first, stamp it once and then go back in. Yes, perfect. We can go back in and it kind of almost, it doesn't condition the stamp, because you should never, I don't think you should have to condition stamps. You should be able to just go in and use them. But it does allow it to, the ink to sit on there a little bit. And I've just seen there's a hair on there I don't want. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the amount of anti-static I put on here will be enough. We're going to go there. Remember, once you've done this, if you wanted to, if you found that there was sections that you felt needed a bit more inking, shading, you could do, or you could go in and just paint or colour in certain parts of the stamp as well if you wanted to. I'm just making sure it's they're biggish stamps, so make sure you get all that detail stamped out. It's a black stamp. We want that to be black, or whatever colour you're going to put on there. And then we're going to grab some crystal clear embossing powder and sprinkle that over the top, which is why we use the anti-static bag in the first place. And hopefully it's only going to stick where the ink is, which it has. Oh, hey. We're sorry you missed it too, Ruth. It was a lovely workshop, but we did miss you. And those that had people and those that did miss it, I am sending you out kits. It will be either next week or the week after with some instructions. I've just got to have the time to write the instructions a bit better. So we're going to heat the heat gun up a little bit before I use it. And then as per normal, I'm going to heat from underneath. There is definitely a delay on what I'm doing here and what you're seeing on the camera. No idea why, and I'm not sure if what I'm saying is delayed as well, but fingers crossed, not too much. This is, as I said, a really simple card to make. So I'm just giving it a wiggle while the paper's still a bit warm, which will help to smooth it out. Normally I have one done, but hopefully it did, Amanda. There's just a few tweaks that I need to do, like the ones that you mentioned and others mentioned. Picture's delayed, but don't think you are. Thank you, Ruth. So you'll just have to try and marry up what I'm saying with what I'm doing, unfortunately. Right, so I'm going to use the sentiment from our general sentiment stamp set, and it says feel better soon. As I said, this is a super, super quick card. And that looks like a perfect spot to slot it in. Now, not everybody is going to get better. So the sentiment I put on the inside of the card hopefully will help. The whole reason behind me making that, the next particular sentiment, is for that reason. So embossing powder again on the Onyx black. And you do have to work quite quickly if you're using the Onyx black, because it does dry. It's not designed to take embossing powder, but I make it. What surprised me, Amanda, most was that everybody actually took the instructions away with them as well, which they never used to, which is why I stopped making them, or writing them, but now that everybody took them again, I will, if I have time. I'm not going to promise it. So yes, we are definitely having a delay on what I'm doing and what you're seeing, but hopefully it will make sense. I'm just going to let it catch me up a little because I'm almost finished. Oh, I think we're caught up again. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a wiggle because I would really like that to lay as flat as possible. If I heat from the top now, I might be able to push that down a bit. Didn't make that much difference really. I must have put that onto a wet piece of paper. Right, so a little bit of glue. I've said this before, but just so that you know, if you've done this and you're in a hurry and you can't leave it to sit, like I've not left mine, I would probably have put it on foam pads if I had some nearby, but I don't. Just because they're a little bit more forgiving on the curled paper. If you can manage to leave it for a little while, even go and make yourself a cup of tea and come back, it should manage to iron out those little wrinkles that you're going to get, or the curl from the heat of the paper from the expansion. So please forgive me those little curls now. I think it's happening to me here too, Tina, so I don't know what's going on, but hey ho, we're here and I can read your comments, so we'll take that as a win. And then we've got our card base. So as I said, this is a super quick card. It's a great way to get used to blending and the amount of pressure you need to use with your brushes. Hi Tina. We're nearly finished, Tina. And as always, I always put in the middle as well. So this one says in the middle, sending good thoughts your way. And all I did was the same technique as I did on the front, but on the inside. So those of you that have attended our workshops know how to do that. We'll have done a version of it. In fact, I might, no, I haven't got the version here. I thought I'd got it here as well. We did it with the silhouette and we did it all random. I think, I'm not sure if I will try and post a picture of it later, if not later, tomorrow, definitely. Oh, I say definitely. In the next couple of days, I'll definitely post that picture. I will try and remember and do it when we are finished here. So that's it. How quick and simple and easy was that card to make? Bring it up there. That speeded up, see, to catch us up. So easy to do and really effective. And as I've said, you just have to change the colours up to make, and I don't know, put a car on there, or I don't know, fishing rod or footballer or something on there, and it could be a great men's card. So how quick and easy was that? We've been on here 28 minutes. I came on here 5 minutes early just to make sure we had no hiccups. And we've done a card. So if you're really stuck with a lot of time to get something out, make this card. Really easy to do. There we go. Pat, you need to go shopping. Lovely. Feel free. So feel better soon. Right, so I've got a few things to tell you about. Where are we? So as I said, this coming weekend we are in Coventry for the final one of our run of workshops for this season. We are back in March, April time. I think most of them, in fact, I think they're all in March this time. Yes, so we have, as I said, the Suffolk one is completely full with a waiting list. Wigan, I believe we have less than a handful of places left on Wigan. And the Wigan is on the 13th of March. We have Newcastle on the 15th of March. There is one place left on Newcastle. And then Coventry, we haven't released a date for that one yet, so keep an eye out on that. That will be coming out next week. And last but not least, if you haven't heard and you are in the south of the country, we are coming back to Portsmouth. We are in Portsmouth at the Marriott Hotel. We're at the Marriott Hotel in Portsmouth on the 29th of March. Sorry, I've got a little scrap bit of paper here that I've written everything down that I need to tell you about. And finally, we are on Hobby Maker on Sunday the 27th. I've never done a Sunday before on TV at all. So hopefully it'll be fun. It's the day the clocks go back, so don't forget. We are on at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. So hope to see lots of you joining us there. We will be releasing 4 new stamps and 4 new stencils. Our stencils still haven't made it to me yet, so the design team probably won't get hold of them. So you'll just have me doing some demos for you with those new ones. Is that in the new podcast? Products. I'm not sure what we're asking. What have I said? What have I done? You said that's hilarious. But all done now. Christmas is starting soon. No idea what I said. I obviously said something. So forget whatever I said. What else do I need to tell you? So yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks' time, which off the top of my head, if that was the 27th, we are back on the 14th, 24th, is it? Yeah, 24th. That will be showing you the new stamps and the new stencils. We'll also be able to share with you, hopefully, fingers crossed, all the fabulous... okay. I'm out of the loop. I don't feel so bad now. I obviously missed Tina showing up as we left. Yeah, so I think that's everything. The samples from the design team will hopefully be here in time for me to be able to show you as well, which would be great. They work so hard for us. We couldn't do it without us. They've all got lots of things going on in their personal lives, but always make time to do sample cards for us. So we make the time to show the sample cards. We do our very best to show as many of them as we can on TV. We do our best to show as many here as well. Unfortunately, sometimes some of them get missed because they're being photographed, and Martin will be doing that at the same time I'm on here, so they don't always make it to our lives, but as many as possible do. So I think that's everything I need to tell you. So as I say, Portsmouth is almost sold out because we haven't been down there. So that was back by popular demand. We are being asked loads about Scotland and Wales. I am desperately looking for venues. We are having chats with a couple of different hotels in the areas. So bear with us. Hopefully they will be coming soon. Catherine, we will see you on Saturday, bright and breezy, ready for the day. And if anybody has any questions or needs to know anything, please feel free to email us. Everything we've used tonight is available over on our website, honeydewcraft.co.uk, or if you're overseas.com, either will work. Yeah, I think that's it. We are going to ask you, and I don't often do this, to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It would be lovely that more and more people can join us for these lives. It's always fun to chat to everybody, so hopefully if you like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channels, you will get to see a few more bits and pieces going on. So again, challenge you ladies, please have a go at this technique. Post on our Honeydew Craft Be Inspired page. If you are not already a member of that, please feel free to go on and ask to join, and we will accept you in there, and you can post all your fab makes using Honeydew Craft products, and we will do a draw for a voucher on our next live. Hopefully to see you all again soon. If anybody needs anything, you know where we are. Take care. Have a